MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Standing in, Trent Grisham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for San Diego, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch.
Nope.
2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ripped on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's set and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's ball 4. Here's Will Myers. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Tatis on third. Machado over at second. Hosmer at first, 1 gone. So it was a swinging strike 3. Will Myers is the second out of the opening frame.
Jake Cronenworth.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 0-1 offering.
Ball. 1-1.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Pods leave them loaded. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Buster Posey now, looking to get on base and
Batting
keep this
fourth,
first inning alive.
the catcher, Buster Posey.
The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon.
The center fielder,
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Donovan Solano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Myers going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Adrian Morejon is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. At the plate now, Brandon Belt.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We've played 2 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. Ready for another chance? Trent Grisham. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, Manny Machado. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Posey has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into right field, that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. To second for one. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Alex.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that retires the side. Giants leave 1. They lead it 6-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the Fast Pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. Today, the fastest pitch throw is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul. And the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Tommy Pham is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Austin Nola. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Nola takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Mitch Moreland will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mitch Moreland.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. On a line, that's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Longoria. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort right there. Those are the ones, man. As a third baseman, you live for those reaction plays. Stepping a dive to the left right there in the hole, knocking it down. Not able to get the throw there in time, but what an effort.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Padres leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Emilio Pagan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready now, Buster Posey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league window.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. At the plate now, Evan Longoria. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Second and third here, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. No hits to this point.
Dubon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 5 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Machado now on 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now batting, Eric Hosmer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. first offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So in now for San Francisco, Johnny Cueto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Craig Stammen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Longoria near the bag at third, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Austin Nola stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM.
Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Jason Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Jason Castro.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Set and the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out with the man at first. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 36.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Next to the Giants, the center fielder.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Stepping in, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the 3rd out. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 10-zip. Ready once again, Trent Grisham. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
And in steps Manny Machado. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pitch is popped up. Crawford waits on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Austin Slater is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here. Tim Hill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tim Hill. The batter, number 7. Second
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll look at a fast ball in there on the out. Outer half, it's 0-1. Wilmer Flores will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Luis Basabe will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 61, Luis Basabe.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, one away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He comes into this appearance, and the number 33 will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 33.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 9th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 13-0.
Your attention, please. This game for the Giants. Now playing right field, number 13, Austin Slater. Now in left field, number 61, Luis Basabe. Now at second base, number 41, Wilmer Flores. Now at first base, number 33.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Striding in, Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Tony Watson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1. 1-1. Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. San Diego down to their final strike. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
13-0, the convincing final score. San Francisco scored a lucky 13 in this one. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. Dinelson Lamet struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we